Hey guys, it's Sarah's Night, and I'm back with Let's Play X-Files Resist or Serve, and we're on Scully's game, probably about halfway through, maybe a little more than that. But we will now proceed back to FBI headquarters after Mulder and Scully's little trip to Red Falls, Colorado.
He didn't have the reaction we expected, just the opposite. I don't think Mulder's gonna make it.
That really doesn't look like Krychek in that scene.
That's unacceptable.
The success of the project depends on the life and death of Agent Mulder.
Okay, somebody's gonna have to help me out here. How? Oh, whoops, better skip that. Or the video will be flagged or something.
I've read both your reports. Despite the efforts of firefighters from surrounding counties, the town of Red Falls was razed to the ground. Agent Mulder, I'm aware of and disturbed by your sighting of Alex Krychek at the Briar Lake facility, as well as the bizarre circumstances under
Was he
which an
supposed to be
artifact
dead?
he told you was alien in origin disappeared from that facility.
An artifact emitting a force strong enough to regenerate life in a 3-mile radius surrounding Briar Lake.
Agent Scully, you mentioned evidence of a
Is
toxin.
that what it
We
did?
did encounter a poisonous compound that I believe responsible for most of the deaths in Colorado.
Hazmat crews scoured Briar Lake and were unable to come up with anything. The facility was stripped and abandoned.
A well-funded program gets a grade A cover-up. I'd look for the union label on this one.
Your sarcasm aside,
You never mentioned that in front of the chief,
Now,
buddy.
the 3 Colorado murder victims you originally went to investigate, their bodies actually made it out of there. I was able to quietly divert them to Quantico.
I'll head right over.
Good. This may be our only chance of producing tangible evidence, unless you have something else.
No.
I have a director's briefing that I'm already late for. If there was a toxin, I want you two to make sure you're not suffering any residual effects. Update me after you've looked at those bodies. And Mulder, I suggest you step back from this case for a while.
And go to the nurse? I thought that around the FBI, saying something like cover-up was the go-to word for, like, immediate dismissal. Okay, Mulder's following me around for some reason.
Mulder, I still don't know why you
Oh,
want to
God, why do you stand around just looking in an awkward direction like
Getting
that?
those bodies to Quantico, he clearly wants to help us.
It's not that I don't trust Skidder. It's who he reports to. Besides, I'd rather have that disc decrypted outside the normal channels.
In other words, F the authority, right? Down with the man. Okay, I just saw a... What's this?
Scully. 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 Time's a waste. Let's get out of here.
Oh, okay, that was for me to talk to Mulder. Which produced nothing important. I'm assuming Scully isn't infected, so she's not going to have a trippy flashback like Mulder did.
I'm sorry, do you need something?
Every other room in the FBI headquarters is suddenly inaccessible.
Do you have a problem, Agent?
Sure I do. Are you wearing a suit? Yep. Go stir your coffee with your pen, buddy.
Agent Mulder? Agent Scully? I understand your ex-file in Colorado didn't end well.
I know, too bad for you and everybody else working in that secret organization deep within the infrastructure of the government, eh? I don't know, should this necessarily be called an X-File? What just happened in Colorado? It was razed to the ground, so... all you could just say is that, you know, everybody got sick there and died, whatever.
Well, it's about time.
Hello, men. I'm guessing you cracked the encrypted disk. Wasn't easy. There was some interesting non-linear sequencing.
Why do it in
but the
Mulder's
real trick was
office?
the language.
You mean the programming language?
No, we're talking native tongue. Once we broke the firewall, we found the text being Russian.
Russian? The characters are Cyrillic, but once run through a simple translation sequencer.
Voila, presto changeo. Insert your exclamation of awe here.
And buddy, I think you'll want to take a look at this.
Tunguska.
The Siberian prison camp, where you were held and infected with the virus.
An alien virus, Scully. Don't leave out that important detail.
What does it say?
An artifact confirmed to be alien in origin was unearthed recently from the excavation site at Tunguska. Imagine the implications of such a find.
Later in the report, it mentions possible experimentation by a corporation known as Roush Biotechnology.
Do we know their location?
There was nothing in the data, but
We could do some nosing around.
We'll get back to you. Good work, guys.
Why would you ever do any kind of decrypting operation like within HQ? You can't tell me not every single employee's computer is being watched. Very, very carefully. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing more danger here of being discovered by anyone or anything than what really exists. I don't know. You probably shouldn't even try that at Mulder's apartment. Whatever little hideout that the lone gunmen were always, hanging around in on the TV show. They might try it there.
Scully, what are you doing? I thought you were going to check out those bodies at Quantico.
What bodies? What? Okay, I must have missed something while pondering this. At least to me, it's kind of a plot hole. And I just walked back into the same room without realizing it. Okay, so Scully's alone now. And I guess with her credentials as a doctor, she's free to do autopsies and such.
This is Dr. Dana Scully dictating an autopsy on one Thomas Sanchez of Red Falls, Colorado. The subject is a 35-year-old white male, 72 kilograms upon intake, and 187 centimeters in height. The body is cold to the touch. Rigor is absent.
As most
Humidity
dead
is
people
present in the
are.
dorsal aspect and fixed.
Okay, well, I must admit, I am kind of liking the fact that, the gameplay is actually kind of molding itself into the personalities and professions of Mulder and Scully. I mean, after all, Scully as, the doctor / FBI agent / astronaut / whatever else she probably is, prestigious career. I mean, it's kind of nice that there's actually, every now and then during the gameplay you're doing like an autopsy. Not that it's anything complicated, but it's a nice touch that, at least the writers of, the game story kind of remember things about the TV show. You probably don't get that too often. It almost makes sense. Mulder is the one who, thinks everything is of extraterrestrial origin and all that other stuff. The conspiracy theorist. I mean, he's the one who had, like, the hallucination with Skinner in I don't know, I was just saying Nazi for the heck of it, but I believe the secretary was actually talking to him in Russian, and Skinner was actually, dressed as some sort of Russian soldier. I wouldn't know anything about that. But it was... God, that was pretty funny, though. The hunchback secretary with the AK-47 chasing him around the desk. Anyway...
I'm opening the body via the usual Y incision and removing the chest plate.
Honestly, is there any other way to do an autopsy? Okay, so what's this thing?
I will use the device found at Briar Lake to measure radiation levels.
Oh, well, actually, that's kind of convenient. Scully at least explained to us what it is as soon as I select it. Boy, again, what a lucky coincidence that you found that. Okay, so, walkthrough's telling me to go through the process just like before, and of course I always have the gloves and always have the gloves and glasses equipped. Alright, so I think I de-equipped the scalpel, yeah. Alright, so right to middle. Left shoulder to middle, and finally just one more little incision too. Yeah. Okay, so now what do we do? I don't know why the pliers just happen to be in this drawer, or exactly what it's going to do for us. I guess we're sort of assuming that she's going to pick something tangible out. And maybe measure the amounts of galactic cosmic radiation emanating from it. That term. And yet, it's not nearly as stupid as anything you hear in the stories of Final Fantasy XIII or Parasite Eve 3. Okay, so apparently we're just looking for spots to use the pliers on. Kind of like how the scalpel was guiding us. What do we got here? Okay, well, the indicators are disappearing as soon as... Am I pulling out like his rib cage? Piece by piece or something? You know, with Scully directly involved in this incident, I mean, not that I would know how this works in real life, but you'd think there'd be some sort of authority figure to monitor her progress during any sort of, operation involving gathering evidence. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm going to go along the other sides of the rib cage. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Did she say something about removing the entire chest plate before? Ah, one more. I wonder what that ambient sound in the background is. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Okay, so... I must be missing some spots. Apparently the purpose of this is, at least according to the walkthrough, is to remove the chest plate. So we just have to look very carefully. Aha!
All body organs are present and appear in normal anatomic position and relationships. There is so far no evidence of internal blunt force or penetrating injury.
Well, good to know, I suppose. Alright, so getting the psychometer back out. Well, whatever's going on, it's off the charts here. Whatever units we're measuring the radiation in.
A high reading of cosmic galactic radiation. The level appears to also be coming from me.
Oh, and I think in other words, we could be in some trouble right now. Yeah, I think there was an item I'm missing. Okay, we better do this quickly, or we'll be in big trouble. The controller's vibrating, which means Scully is definitely in dire straits here. Need a microscopic slide, any syringes, anything? Let's look in the menu. Okay, I believe I'm definitely supposed to have a syringe with me. Or maybe it's already in the tray available to me, so let's go back and check. Syringe,
Cardiopuncture of the left ventricle produces 10 cc's of liquid blood for a toxicology screen. Tox screen results are forthcoming.
She doesn't sound too nervous about this. Surely she must know that she could be hurt if she stays in here too long. Oh, she's tripping out. So let's combine the syringe with, and make the slide.
The report shows levels of a tetrodotoxin-like agent, a hormone. If this man was producing a hormone similar to tetrodotoxin, it would have killed him. But the man was strangled to death and the body removed from proximity of whatever was stimulating production.
Done. Okay, guys, I just happened to look at the
Agent
walkthrough
Scully, are you all right?
Yes.
while Scully was talking, so...
Okay, we'll wait out here.
I'll be right with you.
We were able to uncover some interesting information on Roush.
Scully.
Scully, it's Mulder.
Mulder, thank God. I need to see you as soon as possible. Our nervous systems are producing a substance akin to tetrodotoxin at lethal levels.
Due to exposure to radiation, the CGR that emanated from the alien artifact.
You know. How?
I'm here with Marita Covarrubias. She gave me an injection to counteract the toxin. Are you all right, Scully?
Yes, I caught it in time. What is Marita Covarrubias doing there?
I asked for her help. She's arranged passage for me to Russia, Tunguska. I have reason to believe the artifact has been returned there, but I don't know for how long.
Mulder, I'm here with the gunmen. I think they have a lead on this Roush Biotech Corporation. Do you think it's a good idea to be jetting off to Russia based on what?
You have to trust me on this, Scully. Find what you can from Roush Biotech, but I have to go.
Are you busy tonight?
I thought you'd never asked.
Not just you, Felicia. Show me all the data you found on Roush Biotechnologies.
We hacked their systems.
Located here, we learned they were in receipt of a shipment from Colorado.
Not just any shipment. Bodies.
Oh god, how did Scully know the precise amounts of every in order to make that antidote? Wow. But yeah, I could vaguely tell she was saying she was speaking of the dosage levels to herself, but she didn't say the last number, so it was like the game is that you're supposed to, pay attention and then just choose the correct number for the last one, 1 through 0.1 through 0.5 mils. Anyway, so yeah, that was all of the first part of Act 1, apparently. Okay. Mulder's already in contact with Marita. I suppose you can trust her. I mean, Laurie Holden did play a convincing Sybil Bennett in the Silent Hill movie, I suppose.
Now, because of the short notice, we were only able to create identification with level 1 security.
How far can we get with level 1 pass cards?
Not very. That's why Frohickey's going into an underground conduit.
To tap into the facility's fiber optic cable system. When you're inside,
You and I will reroute their main servers to the outside line. That will allow Langley to open up some doors to areas that would otherwise be off limits.
Not to mention I can look in on their security cameras.
And
We'll
nobody
able to
will be
talk
alerted to
each other.
this.
Now you're sure corpses from Briar Lake were brought here?
Define sure.
Let's do this.
In the end, those guys do come through for you, don't they?
Okay, boys and girls. If you can't read me loud and clear, I blame Frohickey. Yeah, I heard that.
God, the first episode didn't even involve any shooting.
identification,
Validate your...
both you're right.
Okay, chill out, buddy. Hacking shunt? What the hell is that? Well, that's what a hacking shunt looks like.
Project password.
Excuse me?
Project password.
None of your business?
Enter to your right.
Oh, good thinking, Scully. I don't know, level 1 clearance just doesn't sound like it even gets you this far. Okay, so in any event, I am told that I should not equip my gun lest a security guard see me and automatically think that I'm there with malevolent intentions. And I don't know why I couldn't say the word malevolent correctly. Let's see, where am I here? The redneck room? Rhetoric? Records room. Records, yes, that makes more sense. Nothing in there. Repair service invoice. Well, let's see what that's about. Whew! Glad I didn't get that bill. Repair services to walk-in refrigerator unit. I'm hoping that's a hint as to something I'm supposed to do later.
In the back.
I can add an additional code to the security office lock from here.
You do that, buddy.
Agent Scully, what 5-digit code do you want to add to your system?
I can't think of anything humorous for this, so I'll just go with my zip code. Nice little X-Files victory fanfare thing there.
What's the freaking holdup? I got Demon Space Drifter waiting at home.
Nothing but office supply receipts. Purchase orders.
I wonder if the guards outside would find it suspicious that I'm in here for this long. But then again, maybe the filing system is really unorganized and they would expect me to be sifting through papers for whatever I'm looking for a while. Well, let's see what to do next. Kind of like the mellow piano tune going on right now. Well, let's see what invoice for supplies says. Toilet paper. How much did you get that it would cost $23? I have a feeling I'm gonna game over at some point, like immediately during this episode. Hi, sir. Guess he's not one for conversation. Oop, my bad. You're pretty good, Byers.
Not yet.
I guess we were just able to forge a passcode right then and there. Okay, so what's in this room? It'd be great if you could, you know, look closer up at the map, but whatever. Actually, before we go in there, let's save.
What now?
Push the server over so I can get the hell out of this tunnel.
Agent Scully.
What did Byers just call to me for? Oh, that wasn't just a hallway, there's another area in this room. Hooked up to a security device, okay. This tells me what? I can tell what's his name, whoever the fat guy is with the glasses. I know he told me something just a minute ago, but I really couldn't make it out. Something about push something over?
What's taking so long? Scully, I can't hack the system if you don't switch the servers.
Okay, calm down. Well, let's try this hacking thingamabob. Yeah, like I would know anything about what I'm supposed to do here.
Master server.
Oh, well, apparently the cord actually went to another jack. I thought it was just kind of hanging loose to reattach somewhere into one of these things. Of course, what would that do for me?
You tripped the alarm.
Freeze! Hands behind your head!
Okay.
You're under arrest!
What's going on in there?
Getting jail's the same as gaming over, I suppose. Good thing I just saved. Well, let's try that again.
What now?
Push the server over so I can get the hell out of this tunnel.
Agent Scully.
That wasn't really helpful code language that the fat guy just used on me. Okay, can we use this thing and move along? Thank you.
Master server.
I've got a signal.
Good.
Bingo, I'm in.
Now what? Maybe they just hacked the door in the hall somehow. Where's Scully concealing her gun right now? Yeah, okay. So a greenhouse of some sort. Got anything to say, buddy? Nope. Okay, I'm really not sure what this place is about. Let's just keep going.
Are we clear to go to the basement?
You need to switch your security clearance to level 2. You can do it in one of the rooms on either side of you. Those 2 doors are in magnetic release.
I can actually disengage those locks from here, guys. Open sesame.
Again, how convenient. Thought I heard a different set of footsteps walking, but whatever. Okay, well, let's go into these rooms on either side. Nothing in there.
These files. Something called optical storage reference. Mulder's name is here.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, I like how they make you search the drawer again in order to obtain the item. I mean, most people would just, you know, open it, and since nothing else happens, assume that means that there's nothing in there. It's been done before. So what's in the manila folder? That looks like something associated in a certain sex fetish. Okay, so that computer's unusable. What about here or here? Nothing. Well, let's take a look at this optical data sheet. I forgot that Mulder's middle name was William. Why the first name of Fox, though? Okay, so going to the other room.
Ready to update the identification, Langley?
Slider through.
Let's do that. And boom, level 2 clearance. I wonder if anybody will find it odd that I've got my flashlight out, but then again, there's no lights on in this room. Okay, well, hello, what's all this? X-ray view box. Well, I just grabbed one, so...
The artifact. This is the body from Briar Lake. It looks like human physiology, but as if it's a child's rendering of anatomy.
Huh. I don't know, isn't that normally what an X-ray looks like? You're just supposed to see the bones and, you know, materials that aren't normally supposed to be there, right? You don't exactly... Well... Not that I would know. A child's rendering of the human anatomy. Okay, it looks like something on the desk, but no. Apparently it isn't. Oh, hold up. I know nothing about that, so let's go back before we accidentally trigger something. Okay, well, whatever this device is, we're actually supposed to use the data sheet. I don't know what that's really going to tell us, though. I mean, of course, I also have no idea what the hell that device is supposed to be on the wall. 296-703-4042. Chris Barnes? Michael Field, Randy Mills, I don't know, something about Chris Barnes sounds familiar. I mean, can we just put in any one of these numbers and it works? And it will tell us something? 110-818-3705. Oh. Let me look at that again. 110-818-3705. Okay, well, let's try another one. Randy Mills, 364-750-1589. 364-750-1589. Well, assuming the other two are also 296-703-4042. Let's just go with... It's hard to memorize an 11-digit number right off the bat, isn't it? 296-703-4042. Now we're getting somewhere. Molder data disk. Okay. Okay, well, looks like that's everything for this floor, so now we can proceed on through the elevators. Anybody notice that Byers didn't need to swipe his card through? By the way, is he even still following me? He sure enough is. Okay, well apparently the security guard doesn't think it's odd that I got my flashlight out. That's always a good thing, I suppose. Wait, I could tell I was about to walk through something, yes. But the camera angle changing. That's a remotely locked door. Anything here? locked. There is something in here. You gonna make me search it again? Yes. Well, I just procured a shotgun. Ugh. And a map, thank God. And a first aid kit. What is this room even for? Well, in any event, good news, I suppose, for me. Except episode 2 of the scenario is probably already about halfway over. I mean, am I even going to use the guns on anything before I go to the third act and lose all my crap? Palm print unrecognized. Oh boy. Kind of wondering if those things would set off an alarm immediately of some sort if they actually did not recognize your palm print. Guard's still there. That's always good. That means he doesn't suspect anything.
Just entered the morgue.
Jackpot, it's about time.
Guys, can we keep the chatter to a minimum?
All business is like that. I think she has a point. I'm picking up some security rumblings.
Stay on it, Langley.
Also, let's talk suspiciously right in front of that security guard who's standing 5 feet outside the doorway. Is that a nun? Well, I thought it was. There's weird print on them. Okay, actually before we get down to business, because damned if I know what to do with the body in this case. Let's check out the rest of the room, make sure I don't need anything for whatever it is I'm going to be doing. And, God, I swear that looked like a nun before I walked up to it. Well, save point. Okay. I know it's kind of a coin toss as to whether you should close the door or not so the guard can't see you performing the autopsy. But then again, if you close the door, that in and of itself might make him think there's something suspicious going on. There doesn't seem to be anything in the room. Actually, let's go on past here. This might be a supply room of some sort for me to... What's Gilnitz doing here? Krychek capped him in the head, and then I guess he came back later and carted the body off for some reason. Okay, so, down to business.
I'm opening the body via the usual Y incision and removing the chest plate.
Well, again, it's good that you're telling us what to do here. So us, non-medical students, will have to figure it out for ourselves. Scalpel. Notice I don't have a syringe in the tray this time. I guess the game's outright telling you you don't use it for anything. God, those sounds. Where are these strange orange spots? Looks like mitochondria or something. I just immediately thought of Parasite Eve when I saw the bright orange color here. I guess remove the ribcage again. Just go slowly along and hopefully I won't have to scan all over the body this time like I did last time. And then this side on the lower rib cage. Okay, so let's just use the scissors to poke around. Wow. Major organs are easier to remove with a mere pair of scissors than I thought. Unless those are actually tongs.
The pleural and pericardial surfaces are smooth, shiny, and unremarkable. They weigh 1,398 grams.
Huh. Over a kilo, huh? But still, I imagine you'd have to be really delicate with those tongs. There's
The heart weighs 367 grams. The tissue appears healthy. Large intestines, 890 grams.
I actually thought they'd be significantly weightier than that. Oh, what's this thing? We got something.
What is it?
I've never seen anything like it.
Hey, Rick, you can't bear!
Rohiki?
Ah, freaking hell. Rowan, you just got nabbed. Biotech cars just took him into custody.
Where is he?
In the building. I'm giving a lot of
Well, after all, our van was parked directly outside.
What are you doing?
Agent Scully, they won't give up until they find us. Letting them take me will buy you time. When you're done here, Langley will help you to free me and Furley.
You sure about that? Okay, let's just hide back here, I suppose. Can I go behind this curtain, maybe? Let's turn the flashlight off. Let's hide behind the door. Don't know what else to do. Oh, actually the walkthrough is telling me straight up. There's a hiding spot somewhere back here. I don't know exactly where since there's no covering on the table. You've got to be kidding me.
I think the coast is clear.
You've got to be kidding me. That card did not see me. You know, at least in the...
Langley, did you find them?
I think so, but it's not good.
Talk to me.
Rowan and Byers are in separate cells northwest of your current location. The door to that area can be unlocked from a computer bank in the basement cryo lab, which is due north.
Well, that's good, right?
If it were that simple. The door to this cryo lab only opens with the scanned paw print of someone who has top-level clearance, and I can't bypass the system from here.
Langley, can you tell me if the name John Gilnitz is in the system?
Yes, Gilnitz, John V. His handprint would do it, but... Oh.
Yeah, Gilnitz is dead. Okay, she has to amputate. Well, I certainly got nothing in my inventory for such a thing. Unless I'm comfortable with a shotgun blast, which I'm pretty sure will alert security back to this room. Hey, what's this? Bone saw. Well, hell, that's just what I need.
Oh, man, your gun killed this guy was there to give you a hand. Maybe you should take a wood too, just in case. Might come in handy.
Langley?
I swear to God, if you say one more pun.
North, end of the hall. Hands up, baby, hands up. Come on, hand time.
Langley, I swear, if you don't shut up, I'll take this hand and beat you.
Fair enough.
Okay, are you done, buddy? Thank you. Wow, that was bad. Where did she hide Gillis' severed hand just now? By the way, I just came out of the very room where you were looking for intruders. Wouldn't you find that kind of... I don't... Whatever. They're not very thorough in searching the place for intruders, are they? I really thought that, like, every guard in the place would be on high alert. Oh, well. In that case, let's use the severed hand. I don't know, maybe the... I mean, maybe your prints don't change in any way, even after you pass away. But I figured there might be some kind of like heat sensor or whatever on the device, so that you couldn't just use a corpse's hand. Well, let's actually use it. What we got here? By the way, I'd throw that thing away by now. I cannot believe Langley.
What's wrong?
Just tell me what to do when I get to this computer.
Just aliens, that's all.
Assistant computer network software. Click off the internal security control.
This system reads optical discs.
Okay, Scully, I'm in. I'll take it from here.
This system reads optical discs.
Okay, Scully, I'm in. I'll take it from here.
Oh. Okay, so I don't need to do anything else there. Why is that case turned over? And why can I not seem to find my way back out of this room? Okay, so... Can't tell the name of that room. Oh wait, the data disk. Duh. I was looking like right at the floppy disk drive in the cutscene. I don't know why they didn't, kind of put a red flag in my head. So what we got?
What is this? Oh my god.
Agent Scully, we're in. The door's open.
So you're not going to tell us anything? Wait a minute, what's that? Oh, yay, zombies. Must leave. Must leave quickly. Must leave quickly. I wonder if that guard thinks something is up. Well, obviously not. He's still sitting there, just merry as a lark. Okay, well, I don't know how you'd know this, but the walkthrough's telling me to go back through the one previously unlocked door in here. And I imagine if I pull out my gun and try to shoot, then yeah. Oh wait, that was the storage room. Whoops. You know, if I walk past the guards again, aren't they going to see my injuries? For all I know, maybe Langley just got me level 3 clearance. I don't know.
We got guards heading into the cryo lab.
I've almost got them.
You sure about that?
Agent Scully, thank God, I knew you'd do it.
She had a little help there, buddy.
Agent Scully? Man, I've had dreams like this.
All right, we have to get out of here.
What the heck is that sound? Maybe it was a monster in like the other prison, but I don't know why it'd be in there. Okay, apparently that's not.
What the hell was that?
The whole biotech facility just went offline.
Agent Scully, your jacket.
Ah, damn
What's happening?
it. The artifact. It just became incredibly hot. It melted the optical disc.
Look,
Too bad. So this thing's sentient on its own, eh?
What the holy hell is that?
Do you really want to know? And something tells me that just rendered him totally invisible, so... I mean, invincible. Come on, guys. It's nice that they're totally not bothering to follow me through that open door. The guard is dead. I'm gonna take that as a cue to save, by the way. Oh, wait. Saw something here. Oh, just an ammo clip.
power's down. I can't get the elevator.
There's a backup generator in the basement electrical room.
Langley, can you get this door open?
Come online, guys. Everything's down.
Not when the plot calls for danger, no. I need to destroyed the security lock. What, seriously? Of which they totally don't do that. Well, that was an easy obstacle to traverse. By the way, when did that guard die?
Okay, hold on. Get over where it goes,
Come on, folks, let's go. Okay. Actually, what do Langley and what's his name say?
Agent Scully, hurry!
I mean Byers and whatever his name is.
Agent Scully, hurry!
God, I can never remember the fat guy's name. Pyro is here. Gee, how do you get ahead of me, eh? Well, hopefully he'll ignore Byers and... Ow. Oh, doesn't do that much damage. I thought a flaming slap to the face might actually hurt a little bit more than that, but apparently not. Okay, so yeah, we just turned on the water and suddenly the dude's vulnerable. Ah, how? It's really odd how that doesn't seem to do that much damage. Very odd. Back attack. There we go. Byers and the other guy must think I really kick ass right now, taking on this dude single-handedly. Okay, well, we can easily finish him off with the handgun, I suppose. There, that wasn't so bad.
What's the holdup? You coming out or what?
Anyone want to float a theory as to what that was?
I've read about pyromantic entities in Russian mythology, but I can't even begin to explain what we just witnessed.
I hate to tell you this. I believe we've all been exposed to a high level of radiation, cosmic galactic radiation from the artifact.
Cosmic
We
galactic?
could be treated, but I think we're suffering the hallucinogenic effects.
Uh-oh.
That was a bad trip. Just say no to cosmic galactic radiation.
Well, I got the artifact fragment back. Is that good? Okay, obviously that wasn't the door going out. Where'd you come from, Langley? It's called kicking monster ass.
Mulder's not answering. He must be on that transport to Tunguska.
Whatever effects we may be suffering, that creature was tangible. It was real.
We don't have any proof of the things we've seen, but this may be all the proof we'll ever need.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Well, that was, God, that was unusually easy. Well, anyway, guys, that was all of Act 2 right there, it looks like, and I guess we'll try to finish her up in the last few episodes. Again, I'm looking forward to it being significantly easier than Mulder's scenario, in which I can actually beat the game. So, yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for tuning in.